gonna be explaining why we see different constellations throughout the year and why that happens. So this is a thing we made in class. If you turn it, so as you can see, this is winter, spring. You can see that, and if you spin it, you're not gonna see the same thing. There's the Earth. The Earth is right there. So you can see that. So if you spin it, so right now we are in July. See that? And the months are on that. So if we go to so our first question is, what time of year can you see Scorpius? So in this thing, well, first of all, Scorpius is the sky right here. So we're going to see what time of year we can see that. So if we spin it, hold on, my box is starting to fall apart. Okay, so Scorpius is right here. So that means that, and that's in the place of summer. But the thing is, you could also see it in spring and fall, because you can see half of the Earth. Never mind. So you can see half of the Earth. So you can't see that side. You can't see. Okay, let's say you're in fall. Okay, you can see some of winter and some of summer. So it's like that. And so yeah, so you can see Scorpius in the summer mostly, but also in some other seasons. So the next question is, what constellations do you see in March? So March is in the spring, so we'll move this to the spring. And that's the spring. This is winter and this is the fall. So I'm at March right now. Oh, hold on, my thing is falling apart here. Alright, so right now, we're in March. Right there. So right there is Orion, so we can see Orion. This is Taurus. Then we can also see some of these guys. So we can kind of see Leo and maybe Ursa Major. Is that Ursa Major? Yeah. So that's what kind of constellations you can see in March. So now, what evidence do we use to show that the Earth orbits the sun? So right now, I'm going to move this over here. This box actually is so that you look down on. This is the sun, okay? These are all different constellations, and this is the Earth. So right now, I'm going to move this over here actually because I'm going to see. So as you can see, I taped the floor. Oh, and I showed the seasons. So right there is spring. Right here is spring. Over here is fall. Here is summer. Summer. And then here is winter. Right here. And then, okay. So when this so if Earth is right here in winter, this is the nighttime in the back of it. This is facing, let's say this is Orion, okay, because that's a winter constellation. So, but if it is in summer, you're facing the sun now. So you could only Orion occurs in the day, but you can't see Orion because the sun's light overtakes it. And then one last example is, and same with here, like a summer constellation is Scorpius, so this is Scorpius nighttime, and then you can't see it. And then if you're in spring, at nighttime, you can see Ursa Major, Leo, and so, but in the day, you can only see the fall constellations. In daytime, in the spring, you would see the fall constellations, that include like Cassiopeia, Pegasus, and Cygnus. So that's, and then at night, and then over here you would see these in the summer. But the light from the sun will overtake it, so you can't see the constellations during the day. So that's basically my example. Another question is, yeah, so that's how we know it, and like evidence that supports it, because we see different constellations throughout the year, which means like, because stars don't really move except on the universe, the galaxy, but we move along with them. So they don't really move, and only we move. So that's why we see different constellations. Another explain. So we already explained this kind of. So like, when we can't see constellations in the daytime because the sun's light overtakes it, but they are there. They are there. We just can't see them because the sun's light. And then in the nighttime, the moon's not as bright. There is still moon, but when there's no moon, it's a new moon, and there's no light pollution, you could see tons of stars. It would be crazy. I've never experienced it, but you can definitely see it. Explain how different stars are visible. So I already said this too, like when they're visible when you're facing them at night. So that's basically what I just did. And yeah, and so every year they're the same stars appearing at the same time. Like for instance, for winter, the constellation Orion is always in the winter, no matter what. It's always going to appear in the winter. And same with like Lyra the Harp or Scorpius in the summer. It's always going to be there. Nothing's going to change. So yeah, that was my video about constellations and when they appear. Bye.